Okay. Uh, Hello everyone. Welcome to Chessbrainz weekly practice tournament. This is Chirant and we have Coach Abhishek with us. Yeah.
So, hey, all the viewers, how are you doing today? I hope you must have a great day. And to make it, more better, the kids are going to give us a good show today.
Yes. Yeah. So as always, Abhishek will be going through the three categories: the Pawn Warriors, Knight Owls, and the Rook Masters. So
Yes,
in the
and I'm
Pawn
excited to see all of the games.
Yes, same here. Yeah, same. And we have, as of now, 18 kids taking part in the Pawn Warriors. I guess as the time passes, more kids will join. And
Yes,
in the Night Owls, we have 20 kids as of now. And in the Rook Masters, we have 7 kids. This is due to the exams. Most of the kids of
yes.
Rook Masters are having exam. So the participation is little bit low from past 1 or 2 weeks.
But still, the competition is going to be really interesting because every kid is carrying a really great potential in the Rook Masters.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, and also to all the viewers, if you would like us to analyze your student's name or the kid's name, please type their leeches ID along with the category. Yeah, so I think we got already few requests. We can
Sure.
start. The first request is from Kian. Okay, yeah. Okay, he just started his game. Kian is playing against Abhinav.
Yes. Okay, so in this position, they have started with the Queen's Pawn game, and White is slightly looking for the aggressive approach, I guess. But the point is, I'm just looking forward for the dark square bishop that the White is having. It has got trapped due to the e3 pawn.
Right. So there are few ways, but definitely it
Yeah,
takes time. One is he can come here, he can come here, push the pawn. This
yeah,
is one of the plan, but we should wait. We should have to wait to see
yeah,
what Kian can plan to bring this bishop out.
definitely.
As of now, it's good to see that both the players are following the opening principles. So
Yeah.
developing the pieces. Oh, now
Oh, the bishop is now trapped from
yes,
g4.
he found it. Kian found it instantly.
Yeah. And there is also a rating difference of around 150 points, so it can clearly be showcased by his placer. Like if I see the moves, it is clearly pretty much good.
Right. And also, the kids can see these kinds of moves only by practice. If we make
Yeah.
more practice, or basically practicing means solving the puzzles. When we solve
Yes.
more number of puzzles, we can play these kinds of moves without even thinking for a second time.
Yes. It is the consistency in the practice that brings these kind of good moves on the board.
Right.
And not only that, he's sending that pawn without any kind of he's going with the full fierce game.
Yes. As of now, is going, but we don't recommend to do that because
Yes.
now the king is somewhat open.
Ultimately, completely unsafe. But the way he brought that courage is like too much. Yeah, that's what I said.
Definitely, yeah. So, but he's having an extra piece. Definitely, he can take advantage of it.
Yeah,
Can take advantage of it. Okay, as oh, he just missed one more
yeah,
piece.
yeah. Even I think the queen would have taken it as well.
Right. Okay, yeah. We recommend all the kids to play slowly, take time. So we have 10 minutes of time, which is more than sufficient to find at least few good moves or to find better moves. Yeah.
Yes.
So now I can see that both the kids are playing a little bit quick. It is better if they can play slowly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So as of now, Kian is doing great. We'll go through a few other requests. Okay. Okay. So to all the parents, I can see few leeches IDs. Please mention the category as well. It will
Yeah.
definitely help us to find the names much more quicker. Okay. I guess we got few requests from the night owls. We
Sure,
can
let us move to the knights.
definitely we can quickly go to the night owls and we'll come back. And before going, we have already two winners,
Yeah,
Nagarjun and Anmol. They
and
just
more.
completed their games and they are with 2 points.
Yeah, they're leading the board right now.
Right. Yeah. So okay, the night owls. So for the night owls, we have three hits.
Yeah. So Anay has also Anay, Yusuf, and Pravit has managed to win 1-1 games. But in the
Right.
case of Pravit, he has played two games already. So maybe if he can play a bit slower, it might help him to get some good moves on the board.
Exactly. Yeah. And just yeah. So we got request from Vijay. We can check his game.
Yeah,
Yeah. So Vijay is playing against Aaron. Yeah.
yeah,
Vijay is playing against Aaron, and Vijay is with black pieces, and he's playing against Aaron.
yeah. So both guys have managed to castle. So we can see their opening principles have went really well. Now Black is looking on slightly on the aggressive verge at this point of time. The way he has developed his queen, the way the center pawn is marching. So definitely Vijay is looking for an aggressive play.
Exactly. And yeah, so as Abhishek mentioned, the pawn is marching forward, and also they should find a way to somehow develop their pieces. So their
Yes.
bishop, rooks. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Vijay immediately found a way
Yeah.
to develop his
Vijay has
pieces.
developed it.
Yeah.
And I think Bishop is really looking good for now.
Yeah. So it's very hard to block this diagonal. There is one
Yeah.
way, pushing the pawn, but now he just
Yeah.
captured it. As a material, now the position is equal as a material, but definitely we need
But
to wait.
positionally, I think Vijay is slightly better with his activity of the pieces because they have
Correct.
started dominating in the white territory, and yeah, the queen will take the rook back.
Yeah. So compare means in the material wise it's equal, but when we check the activity of pieces, definitely Vijay is in upper hand. Okay, it's a nice tactic by Aaron.
Yes. If they take the pawn, then there is a discover attack coming in from the white side, and the queen will be off the game.
Right. Yeah. So it's. I think Vijay will be very careful. I'm not. I'm sure that he will not fall for it. So that's why you can see, right?
Yeah.
He's taking time.
The kids are taking time in the night owls, which
Exactly.
was missing in the pawn stars. I mean, the pawn warriors.
So definitely it will come over the experience. Definitely the
Yes,
night owl
experience.
students have more experience. So that's why they are taking time. Now the same happens for the pawn stars. Once they start playing more tournaments or more games, they will also understand that why they have to take time. What's the use of
Yes,
it? Yeah. So again, if we compare the night owls with the rook masters, they'll be taking much more time because they
much
are
more
much
time.
more experienced than pawn
And
masters
their
in the night.
time management is going to be far more better than everybody who are competing in these two, the rest of the two tournaments.
Correct. So if a pawn star student takes 15 seconds to find a move, the night owl student will take 10 seconds, and the rook master student will take 5 seconds
Five
because
or
of
let's say seven. Yeah.
experience. Because of
Yes.
experience. Yeah. So as of now, it's equal. We'll come back to this game again
Yeah.
because we got few more requests. We'll quickly go through it.
We'll take over then.
Yeah. So we got a request from Arav. Yeah, and the entry code has been posted in the groups. Please refer the groups for the entry codes.
Yes.
Okay, I guess the name is in the Pawn Warriors. Okay, please mention the category name as well. It will be easy for us to find it. Okay, okay, I cannot see Vishru.
Uh, is it in the pawn warriors?
Oh yeah, actually I checked in the Pawn Warriors, but I was not able to see it there.
Okay. Maybe I read this name, but I'm not sure where it was. So it's more important for the parents to mention the type of the category your kid is participating in. It makes the game easy for us to, immediately find and go to the game of their kid.
Exactly. Okay, we got
Yeah.
one more request in the Rook Masters. We'll quickly go through
Sure.
the Rook Masters and we'll again shift back to Pawn Warriors. Okay, before going, Anai is leading as of now with 4 points, and Hyveen, Deb, Ishan, Gautam, Yusuf, Pravit. So they are in 2 points. And again, as it's still starting phase of the tournament, there is much more time. So yeah,
Yes.
so the standings will definitely change as the time passes.
Yes.
Okay, in the Rook Masters, okay, one game is already due
Yeah.
between Srivatsan and Manvik, and
Yes.
we got a request from Himanshu.
Okay. Let us go to his game.
Okay, so Himanshu is playing against Sign.
Same. Yeah. Here we can see that Sain is having the material advantage of 5 points. But on the other verge, Himanshu is trying to go on slightly, aggressive, with the aggressive approach on the board. But Sain is looking slightly better in the position as well.
Right. The main reason is because of some extra pieces.
Yes.
But definitely there is a good attack for white. But the queen alone is defending the attack.
Yes. And still the other rooks can also come over from, d7 or e7 to immediately guard that stuff. So it won't make a big
Is
difference.
it a queen trap? Rook d6.
Oh,
Oh, he found
yay.
it.
Yeah, he got it quickly. Now the
So,
queen has to leave the board.
so actually, Abhishek, the queen had only one square, that is g3.
Yes.
Himanshu
G3.
just placed his rook to the same square.
Oh, so in that meantime, now the rook took that square, so the queen just have no way to come back from that square, and the game is over for the queen now.
Right. So
Yes,
so again, I guess here Sign is having a clear advantage. So
yes.
we'll quickly come back to him.
Should we take any other game from the Pawn Stars, from the Rook Masters itself?
Yeah, Pawn Warriors. We have few requests.
Okay, let's go to the Pawn Warriors.
Okay, now I can see Vishruth. Fine.
Yeah, Vishruta is there, but
Okay, I guess he just joined. Yeah,
yeah,
so Vishruth, you will get your game soon. Once the game starts, we'll analyze your game.
yeah.
And Arav,
Arav 0 2.
no, Arav Garg.
Okay, got it.
Okay, the game has just started. Arav is playing against Kaushal.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what do you think about this position, or what do you think about this opening,
Uh,
Abhishek?
if you look at the opening, it's a pretty basic opening e4 e5, but then white has decided to go d4 on the verge, and then knight attacked the queen, so queen came out. I think she went back, and yeah, opening is looking good. But I think this pawn, which can come to e5, can create a slight disturbance to the black, so it's always better to neutralize the threat with d6.
Right. Yeah. So the pawn can come forward and it can guard few important squares. So it
Yeah.
is better if we can push the pawn and take control over the squares.
Yes. And okay,
Rook e8 was better, I guess.
yes, rook e8 was even better.
Oh wow, Kaushal played it.
Yes.
Huh. Now,
Would you
now,
consider knight g4 here instead of knight h5?
yes, but I guess what? Yeah, knight g4 also can be played, but after h3, the knight will come back to
Yes.
h6.
Yes.
Oh wow,
Knight is
he
centralized.
takes. Oh, he
Yeah.
missed it. Yeah, so all the kids, please play
Take
slowly.
that.
Yeah, take
Yes.
time. Utilize the
Now,
entire 10 minutes.
Kaushal has just significantly improved his position in a couple of minutes.
Right. Okay, again, even though Kaushal is up with the piece, he's playing a little bit fast. Same as
Yes.
Arav. So please take time. So please take time. And definitely, as they are kids, they will tend to play fast. Once as the time passes or once they start gaining the experience, they will learn from it. Arav just
They
lost
missed the
it.
pace. Yeah. You need to be slow at the first stage.
Exactly.
The pawn is also active.
Okay, so okay, we got a request from one more student. As of now, Kaushal is doing great, but
Yes.
still, Arav, you have a time. Please take. You have means there's
Yeah.
still 45 minutes left in the tournament. Please take time to play all your next games.
You need to be really slow.
Right. Okay, Nagarjun has completed three games and
Yes.
he's waiting for his fourth game.
Yeah. And he's at the second spot on the leaderboard. So yeah,
Yes. Yeah, so I think once the game starts, we can start analyzing his game.
analyzing his game
In the meantime, we
definitely.
can check with Vishrut. Uh,
Yeah, we can see if he has got somebody. Yeah.
he got it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Vishrut is playing with black pieces and he's playing against Mahika.
Yes. So currently, the best move for the black is to just grab the queen back that they have lost for obvious. But the safety of the king is slightly compromised on the board. You can see
Yes,
that
for
of
both
the
the
white king.
players.
Yeah. They should castle. Yeah.
So yeah, so it is always important to castle. Yeah, so Abhishek,
Yes.
can you tell the viewers what are the advantages of castling? Why we have to do
Yes.
it?
Yes. When our king stays in the center of the board, it can be attacked from at least 5 to 6 different sides, right? At least 5 different sides. To keep your king safe, when it moves towards the corner, your opponent cannot attack your king from outside the board, right? So the sides from where your king can be attacked is only one or two, I guess, after a proper analysis. So it's better you move your king to the corner and it will stay safe for a longer time. And it makes the game difficult for your opponent to come and approach your king. Your king is safe. I'm sure you're having a good.
Exactly. Yeah. So as Abhishek mentioned, for the king safety, castling is very important. And also, as rook will be in the corner, to activate the rook, the castling
Yes.
helps.
Yes.
Okay, so Vishruti is taking time. It's good, but the move
Good to
is
see that.
he has to capture the queen.
Yeah.
But it definitely looks good when the kids take more time to think.
Yes. He missed it.
Yeah. So I guess we went through all the names. Okay, we got one more request in the night owls. We'll.
He missed the queen.
Oh,
I mean, he gave up the bishop as well, and then but Mahika fortunately collided their knight to their queen to the knight, which was again a bad move by her. But yeah, as they are new to the journey, it will take some time for them. Eventually, with the time, they will end up, prevailing supreme. They will learn from their experiences. This is the only thing we can see.
correct. As they just started, even there's a high chance that they might get distracted because of
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
and also they might be completely new to chess as well. Yeah.
yeah. Because we can see Mahika's, rating is just 537, and Vishruta's his rating isn't stabilized yet. So it shows that they are pretty new to the game, and at least their participation itself shows their dedication for now towards the game.
Yeah, and also Abhishek, we need to mention that all these games will be analyzed by the coaches in their
Definitely,
upcoming sessions.
yes,
Definitely, it will help them to understand their mistakes in a better way.
yes. Their slowly and steadily their mistakes will be refined by the coach, and the kid will start, grooming their game up and up. Okay,
So we got one request from the night owls. Before
yeah,
going, we'll quickly check the standings, current standings. Okay, we have Anmol in the first place with 6 points. Nainika is in the second place, but with 100% win rate.
yes,
She won both her games, and Nagarjun in the third place. And we have
yes,
a few kids with 2 points. I think we have nearly 8 to 10 kids in the 2 points.
yes.
Yeah, so in the night owls, we got one request from Yusuf parents.
Yeah, let's go to his team.
So Yusuf is playing against Rahul.
Yeah, he's having the material advantage on the board for now, slight material advantage, and yeah, it is going to be act as an upper hand. I think they are going with some sort of opening, right?
Maybe yes. Okay, I think we can
Yeah,
quickly check from the beginning.
yeah. NF3,
Oh, Royal
Royal
Lapis. Okay,
Opus,
this
yeah.
theory is known as Royal Lapis.
Exchange
Wow.
radiation,
Okay, I guess this is not a good move.
yes.
Or I think at least oh, here I guess the better
Uh,
move was to play Queen D5.
Sir, could you move a move back? Yeah, it was the queen d5 and it was a dominant move over the pawn and the knight.
Yes. The Queen D5. Okay, for Queen E2, Queen D5 looks good here.
Yeah,
But for Queen H4, so there is a concept called deflection. I guess the higher level kids will
yes,
be knowing this concept. Deflection is
definitely.
basically as the queen is supporting the knight, white attacked the queen and he's trying to deflect it. Or
Yeah,
also we can call this as removing the defender.
yeah, yes. So we get a target. We see who is defending that. We remove that guy away with any of the tactic that comes to the door, and we win our target.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, here he ended up winning a piece.
Oh wow.
Okay, this was brutal. Discovered
Yes.
attack. Yeah, discovered check, I would say, and now the queen has to just leave the board.
Again, so the kit means we will be able to see these kinds of moves by practice. When we
Yes,
practice more puzzles, so definitely it will help us. And Leeches is a great platform for it for practicing
definitely.
purpose.
Yes. It gives you like every sort of puzzle. You just spare some time, you come here, you practice, and you become good every single day.
Yeah. Okay, I got a request from a kid named Mantra. If possible, can you please type the category? It will definitely help us to find the names.
Yes.
Okay, okay, I think we can quickly go through some random games.
Sure.
So, SR Shivam, he's Dhirav. Dhirav is playing against Radhya.
Radhya. Yes.
Dhirav
So
is with white pieces and Radhya is playing with black pieces.
here, I would like to say that Dhirav has lost his bishop pair. So maybe in the end game, black can become dominant. But for now, Radhya hasn't castled. She's about to castle. And Dheeraj has completed his castle already. And the development is slightly better from the white edge because it is having the slightly space advantage on the board.
Right. Okay. It's a great battle where
Yeah.
Radhya will play with two bishops and
Yes.
Dhirav will play with two knights.
With two knights.
But with a clear
It's
plan,
hmm,
Dhirav can take advantage here. The first plan
yes.
is he can place his knight on d6.
Yes. That's a weak square and it can anytime be converted into a knight outpost. Can just
Right.
become brutal.
So this is one of the advantage that Dhirav can
Dhirav
go
can
for.
take off the position.
But as it's Radha's turn, I think she might be analyzing this. She can go with d6.
Yes. D6 is a good move here.
Again, the kids are taking more time. It's actually it's good to see.
Good to see. Yeah.
Okay, we in the standings we have Harivind with 8 points and with 100% win rate. A good going
Yes.
Harivind, and Yusuf is in 6 points. Dev and Daksh is also with 4 points with 100% win rate. So good going, all of you. So we still have 35 minutes left in our tournament time.
Yes.
So for the Rook Masters, Rakshan is leading the tournament.
Yeah.
And we have to
And
mention Rakshan is a FIDE international rated player.
yes, one of the greatest achievements that a player can at this age and in such a least amount of time he has conquered this title. Apart from that, Chirag, if you look at his rating, he has
Yes.
touched the mark of 1,900. So can you see his progress is being real quick?
Yes, I think
Still
it's
concurrent
a
with you.
just span of 3 or 4 months, I can say.
No,
He
I mean previously he was on 1,750 or 800, I guess.
Yes,
1,900. So we can see this kid is consistently practicing puzzles or playing games every single day, and his hard work, dedication, and the progress is just visible to everybody. He's a really, good example for the other kids that if you put your efforts, if you put your dedication, if you be regular, you're consistent, you'll end up being at the top.
exactly. Yeah, so he's a great example. And as I observe, he practices regularly. He solves puzzles regularly, so and he can see the results. And it's not difficult. Yeah, everyone can see the same results. The thing is, we need to spend some time for chess every day. Considering if you have a very tight schedule, just spend 15 to 20 minutes of time for
Yes.
chess.
Even 20 minutes can give you a really good growth. It's just that dedicating that time every single day without a break, and you'll end up being at the top. Like
So if you consider 20 minutes for 7 days, it's nearly 3.5 hours, which is
yes,
a good amount of time for chess
good amount of
practice.
time for chess. Definitely, I agree with you.
Okay, he won the third game as well. He's
Yes.
leading the tournaments. Okay, yeah, we got one request in the Pawn Warriors. Okay, the kid name is Mantra.
Yeah. Let's go to her game.
Okay, I think the
It's
game
an
is
end
about to
game.
end.
Yes. Dwanit is just leading with the material advantage, and yeah, I think
Okay, what do we call for this, Abhishek?
hmm?
What do we call for this mate?
Ladder checkmate.
Yes, yeah, he used this tactic. So
Yeah,
it was taught in the class. This is
yeah,
known as ladder checkmate. So ladder checkmate is
yes,
basically moving two pieces in a ladder way or a steps way.
yeah. And it is one of the most favorite checkmate of the kids. Like many kids like to do this kind of checkmate. They get tempted with these kind of
Yes,
moves.
definitely. Yeah, so kids will enjoy doing this
Yeah,
checkmate.
it's easier to learn, and it easily gives good results. So why kid would avoid that?
Yes. Okay, so we got one more request. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, can you please type the username again? Lohit, because I cannot see the name here. I think we can go through some random names.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, so Fadhan is in white pieces. He's taking
Yeah.
on Arav.
Uh, and there is a huge rating difference between both the players. Fardhan is going with white, Arav is going with black. And both sides have done one good thing, they have created their castle.
Yes, safety.
Yeah. And apart from that, I think the bishop can easily be captured, but yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
both the
The,
players' pieces are under attack.
yeah. Now the bishop is about to go off the game, but there is even, yeah. After that, there is bishop takes d7, and then the rook is also getting trapped.
Oh, okay. Now I guess Fardhan thought that this bishop is going, or the black can grab this bishop, but
Okay.
unfortunately he missed that queen is
Queen
supporting
is
the bishop.
guarding. Yes.
Yes, he missed it. Oh, now Arav just saved his bishop.
Yes.
It's again a good example. The rating will definitely matter, but it is not mandatory to win the game. Yeah, you can see here, even
Yeah.
though the rating difference is very huge, still
Yeah.
Arab is up with one piece.
Yes. Arab is a piecer. And yeah, it's threatening a direct check.
Oh,
Oh,
Arab missed it. There was a support from the rook.
hmm.
So now again,
Yes.
Arab should be very careful.
Yes.
Queen can
I would
capture the
say
pawn.
still, they haven't developed few of their pieces. If they develop every single thing and if then they launch the attack, their attack is going to be more supremacy. So yes, you don't want to do a premature attack. You need to be really slow, calm and composed. And once develop every single thing, then if you launch the attack, your attack will be more brutal on your opponent. Definitely.
Right, yeah, because we need more pieces for attack, and also if our opponent attack us, we need pieces to defend.
Yes,
Yeah, so
in both the
developing the
cases.
pieces will help in both the cases.
Yeah. Currently, the rooks are screaming from the corner, "Oh, we want to help our team," but they can't. That's a mate in one.
He found
And yeah,
it.
Fardan immediately found it. Good execution, I would say.
The easy way to defend it was just capture the queen.
Yeah, capturing I think was one of the best option in the position.
Yeah, that's the only option. Yeah, so means he can defend it in other ways, but
Yeah.
black will lose a queen.
Yes, we don't want to lose the queen at all.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I think we completed all the requests.
Yes. Let us go to the knights, or yeah, I think knights would be better.
Definitely. Okay, we have Kaushal leading as of now with 8 points, and we have
Yes.
Anmol with 8 points, and
Yes.
all the remaining kids are just coming up. And yeah, so if you remember, Abhishek, we started the tournament with 18 kids.
Yes. And now there are 34
Oh,
participations, and all of them are fighting for the leaderboard.
exactly.
Yes.
So again, I guess as the time passes, there is still chance that more kids can join.
Yeah. In the pawn stars, the kids are new, so they might not join on the time. But in the knights, the participations are going to be more consistent due to their experience.
Right. So, and there is a chance that they might be having chess class or some other class. So that's
Yes.
why they have joined now. And for those who missed today's tournament, we have three
Yes.
more tournaments tomorrow.
For scheduled for tomorrow, so you can be a part of any one of that.
Yeah. So any one of them, or if the time works, take part in all the three.
All of it, because you gain the experience. You gain more experience quickly. You become better at your game quickly. That's the only thing.
Yes. So Abhishek, this is a practice tournament. So that's why we kept a
Yes,
practice tournament, right? So that's why
definitely.
they can practice more by playing these tournaments.
Yes. And as your experience starts counting up, you will start performing better in your physical tournaments too. So yes,
Okay, in the night owls, Devaditya is leading the tournament with 8 points with 100% win rate.
yes.
And Harivend is also with 8 points, but I think he just lost his game.
One game,
Yeah.
yes. Then there is Yash with one game, Shivansh is with one game, Rover with one game,
Yeah. So Rover is actually Sachit. His name is Sachit.
Shakshit. Yeah.
Yeah, so still 27 minutes left in the tournament.
Can we go in the first game that's happening on the right side of the board, like Shivansh against Harivendira? Because
Definitely.
both kids are really talented. I would like to go through their teams.
Okay, so Harivend is playing against Shivansh.
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess Harivendra is having some sort of material advantage for now, and
Oh, Harivend could have played, I think, Bishop EH3 or E4.
yes,
Bishop H3
uh,
looks good.
Bishop can really, it can easily be, improved in the position for now.
Yes, the rook is
To
getting
trap the rook.
trapped. Rook is
Rook
getting
is
trapped
getting
after
trapped.
rook H3.
Yes, with the h3, it will have no square to run.
Okay, nice move. A nice move by Shivansh.
Yes,
He created three attacks on this pawn with just one.
yeah. Now it can be defended. Yes,
But still, Abhishek, if you check this, Harivan can still go with this move.
yeah. If that move comes to the door, the trapping of the rook is going to become so super easy for him.
Yeah, as of now, Harivind is having one extra piece and it is heading towards the end of the game. Okay. I guess Rook can just capture this pawn.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, nice move. It is oh
Actually,
wow. It's actually a nice move. If the bishop moves, then bishop rook takes pawn is coming up.
yes. The tables might turn anytime sooner.
Yes. But even though Harivind is having an extra piece, it is not easy for him to continue. The main
Yes.
reason is Shivansh is launching an attack. Oh wow.
Yes.
Uh,
But one of the greatest way to defend these kind of positions is to exchange the pieces, and I see he executed it in a good way, I guess.
Okay, another nice move by Harivind. Again, we have to be careful here.
Yeah,
If Shivansh captures the bishop, then Queen
captures,
captures
yeah.
the rook.
But Shivan immediately found it and came up with a good move there. Oh,
Oh, he just lost his rook. Yeah, so as I guess this is clear better for Harivind.
but
What?
one thing is, sir, to be sure, to be one thing has to be surely highlighted: the kids are not utilizing much amount of time. They're almost into the end game now, and we see that they still have more than 7 minutes in the clock.
Right. Again, they should start playing slowly. So then only we'll
Yes,
be able to find a better move. Yeah, so I guess Harivind is doing great.
for now, yes.
Yeah. Okay, Harivind lost his game.
Hmm?
Okay, I'm not sure. I think it's an
No,
older
no,
game.
it was the older game. The
Yeah.
current game is still going on, and I think Dave ended up losing a game, so he came, due to his win rate on the third spot.
Correct. Right. Yeah. In the Rook Masters, wow.
Yeah,
Rakshan is leading the tournament with 12 points.
yeah, yeah. Now we have 10 participants instead of 9. Good to see
Yeah.
that.
So it is better now because each one will get an opponent. Otherwise,
Yes,
if it is an odd number, one player
yeah,
has to wait for others to finish the game.
yes. And rook players are not going to, finish their game super early. They will take time. They will be highly precise with their moves.
Yeah, so okay, we got one more request in the Pawn Warriors.
On warriors. Let's go there. Let's have it.
Okay, actually we got requests from both the parents, Vishruth as
Oh,
well as Mantra.
great to hear that. Yeah. So yes, I see. Vishwat has went with the long castle, and Mantra's king is slightly compromised in its safety.
I think Mantra can easily grab it, right, Abhishek?
Yeah, there is no need to worry because there are two attackers on that pawn, and Vishwat just have one defender, which is the rook. So I don't see any difficulty coming up on the board with this one.
Okay. So, but what happened is now after pushing the pawn, this knight got an support from the queen.
Queen, yes.
Yeah.
It was no, but sir, the bishop was also guarding it, right?
Right. There was only one support,
Okay, yes,
but two
and they had two
attacks.
attackers.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, got it.
But now we should found this.
Yeah.
Oh, what may be the
Wow.
reason? Is it a mouse slip?
Maybe a mistouch or a mouse slip. I'm not really sure.
Yes, because there is no pieces as well to capture.
Yes.
He just placed his piece on the edge.
Yeah. I hope. Yeah. I'm sure it's not on purpose. It was done accidentally by the pet.
Exactly, and also the knight can capture it.
I think they should spare more time. They have ample amount of time. They should, utilize the time before moving the pieces.
That's right. And all for all the kids, don't worry about the time. Even though if you
Yeah.
lose in time for means while learning,
This is just a practice tournament. That's it.
yes. So just practice and take experience out of it. Try to
Yeah.
find the best moves on the board. Even though if you lose on time, don't worry about it. Definitely,
Yes.
as you gain more experience, you will be able to find the best moves much more quickly. So then,
Yes.
definitely, you will be saving some time for each moves.
Yes.
Yeah. So here, I guess mantra is
Mantra is clearly better. Yeah.
right. Kaushal, okay, it's a great comeback by Kaushal. You can see he just
Yes.
lost his first game and he won his four
But
games.
we also need to highlight this Darsh Kanu, the second account.
Right,
100% win rate, played slowly, and it seems like he's having good composure today.
exactly. Yeah, so it's a great example. There is no need to play
Yeah,
5 or 6 games. Playing two
yeah,
or three good games is more than sufficient to lead the tournament.
definitely.
Okay, yeah, so for the coincidence, we got a request from Kaushal. We can
Okay,
go through his
let's go to
games.
one of his games.
Yeah. See, Kaushal is playing against Nagarjun. Kaushal
Yes.
is with black pieces and he's playing against Nagarjun.
Yeah, so if you look at this position, Um, yes, they have kicked the knight, so the knight is. What should knight do? Should knight take the bishop or should knight go back? What do you think?
Okay, so I think both was better, but
Yeah.
taking the bishop will definitely help us because this
Yes.
bishop was aiming in this
Yeah.
direction.
Yes. So if the white decides to do the king side castle, then it can create some problems on the board.
Okay, yeah, so I think Nagarjuna is going for an aggressive approach,
Yeah.
but before going for this approach, it is
Yeah.
better to
To make
save
your
your
own
king.
king safe by castling. That's more
Yes.
important.
So this is the problem if we keep our king in the
King in the
center.
center of the board. It can easily be attacked from all sides that you can see. And yes, now Kaushal is going to be clearly better in the position, in the material as well.
So Kaushal is having a rook and the knight. It's a huge advantage. Oh, sorry. He's having a rook. He's having an extra rook.
Yes. Oh, he missed it. Now the rook will end up taking the bishop, and I guess there is one more piece lost coming to the door of Nagarjun.
Yeah, and I can see that.
Oh, he took the pawn.
Oh, again, we need to choose. It's very important. So bishop is of 3 points and the pawn is of
Pawn is
one
of
point.
1 point.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we need to choose. We should always choose the higher value piece. Definitely depends on the position, but most
Yeah.
of the time we will capture the higher value piece.
Yes. Okay, he's trying to approach the white king right away. He knows that the king is in the center of the board, and he wants to go right behind the king. But bishop is already guarding that pawn, so yeah, there is going to be some sort of rivalry coming up between those guys.
Okay, I can see that white offered a draw.
Oh, yes.
Nagarjuna
And
offered a
black
draw.
said, no, no, I'm not going for a draw. I'm up in my material. Why should I?
Yes. So, and as it's a practice tournament, don't go for a draw, kids. So
No.
just continue the game. Even though if you lose the game, this will not affect anything.
Yes.
Definitely, you will get some additional practice out of it.
Yeah. We need extra moves on the board as a coach. So, we can even check your end games properly too, if you give it to us. And if you take a draw in the middle game itself, how do we know as a coach that how are you performing in your end games too? So, yes, it's an added advantage. Don't go for a draw, play for a do or die position. You win or you lose. You have to be binary.
Yeah. So right as of now, Kaushal is having a clear advantage. We'll quickly go through some other
Some
games.
other teams, definitely. Even you look at Dwanit, he's I think doing well, like at least 70 to 80% of it.
Okay, we got a request from Lohit, but I guess just now he finished his game. We'll
Uh,
analyze the
and
game once the game starts.
yes,
Okay, we got a request from Night Owls, from the Vijay. We'll
yeah.
check his game
Let us go
again.
to the screen.
At the starting of the tournament, there were 20 kids. Now it became 25.
Sure, sir.
Oh wow! Vijay is
Okay.
playing against Shivansh.
Yeah. And Shivansh is highly dominating in the position, but Vijay is utilizing his time for now. Yeah. And that
But
checkmate looks too brutal
yes,
on the
is there
black
any
king
way
for
to
now.
defend this, Abhishek? Can we defend
Yeah,
this?
yes, there are ways to defend it, but you need to give up your material for that in most cases.
Yes, Queen F8.
That's yeah. Queen F8 is the I think only move that can come up on the door.
Okay, I think we can check few moves back. What happened here?
Yes.
Bishop attacked the rook. Okay, it's not a good option to move the rook, even though the bishop is of 3 points and attacking the rook. Uh, if we keep the rook here
Um,
itself, the pawn can go
yeah.
forward. But as the rook
Yes.
moves away, queen comes inside. Now there is no way to defend this.
Yeah. I just had a question. Did he had a dark square bishop on the G7 square few moves back? Like, was it a fianchetto castle there?
No, I
No.
think
Okay.
after queen here,
Yeah.
push the pawn. He
So
played.
one of the opening principles says do not move your pawns unnecessarily. It creates weaknesses in your camp, and this is one of the good example to it.
Yes, exactly. It creates weakness, and the disadvantage of pawns are it cannot come
They
back.
can never move back.
Yes. Yeah.
Gone, it's gone.
So here he had an option to block it with the bishop. He could
Yes,
have
I
done
agree.
that. So that all the three pawns in front of the king will be still will be keeping safe for the king.
Yes.
Now it created a loophole or a hole
Yeah.
inside the king's territory.
Yeah. And that loophole is being properly utilized by the Siranch in the game also.
Yeah. So I guess Shivanshi is having a clear advantage.
Clear, it's a win position for him.
Yeah.
In in this case, I think he's going to win this game.
Okay, so we got a request from Himanshu. This, yeah, I think it's checkmate in two moves, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a mating game.
checkmate in one move. Okay, we have Haribendra. Okay, he came back after losing a game. He
Yeah.
again won two of his games, and I can see R now. He played, I guess, nearly 10 games. So it is better if he can play slowly. So rather than
Yes.
playing 10 or 12 games, just play 3 or 4 games with a better
Yeah.
quality.
Yes. We need every move with the good quality, as Chirant highlighted. We want good quality of the moves. Don't go for 100 moves. Go for 10 moves, but they should be equal to your that 100 moves.
Yeah.
That creates a lot of impact on the board.
Right, and again, so capturing the rook is better than capturing 5 pawns, right? Means it takes more time to capture 5 pawns.
Yes.
We need 5 moves, but to capture the rook, we need just one move. The same happens here.
Yes.
Uh, to just get the point, play 3 or 4 good games.
Yes.
Okay, in the Rook Masters, we got a request from Himanshu. Yeah, he's playing again. He's playing against Gandhar.
Yeah.
Okay, it will be a nice battle
Yeah.
because the castling
The
happened in opposite
opposite
direction.
castle. Yes. Yeah. Now the center is being challenged by the d5 pawn.
Good move.
Yes. And there's a pawn chain with d4 after that. So yeah, it looks really good from Himanshu, I see. How would you approach this position as black after, what will be your plans to, destroy the white camp?
Yes. So one thing we noticed early, at the starting was the castle happened in the opposite direction. So that
Yes.
means when the castling happened in the opposite direction, the students or the kids should start pushing their pawns.
Yes.
G5, H5,
So yes,
H4.
there should be a pawn storm from the king side coming to the white's king.
Same for the white as well. He should
White
start
as
pushing
well.
the pawns on the queen side or
Yes,
where the king is in.
definitely.
Okay. Again, I can see that both the players are playing fast. We recommend
Yes,
both of them to play slowly.
yes. The clock is always with you. Play it slow, but play it good.
I think, yeah, Surakshan. Okay, he just drew his king.
One
Wow.
of it's been.
Okay, he drew the last game. Means not last game.
Yeah,
Between one fifth game.
against same. Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's a clear domination. A domination by Rakshan in this
Yeah,
category because he's having a
definitely.
huge lead of
Yes.
nearly 10 points. Yeah. So we got a request from Lohit.
Yeah, let's go to his team.
Okay, is he playing a game? Yeah. He's playing against Zihan.
Yes. So we can see Zihan has already got the Queen of Lohit, and
Right.
yes, this tells us a lot of things.
So here Zihan is clearly better because he's angry queen. Uh, So I guess Lohit is playing quite fast. Oh,
Yes.
is it a mouse slip? The pawn can just capture the queen.
Oh, yes. Maybe it's a pump, it's
Oh.
open. But now instead of taking a piece, you offered a piece, and they need to play slow, I guess.
Oh. Yeah, Abhishek, if you can observe here, the queen could have captured this pawn.
Yes, and it would have created some, great attack on the black king. Because we can see the king's safety is compromised because he's in the center of the board.
Yeah, both the kids are playing fast. You can see both the kids are missing the moves. One is
Yeah.
white could have captured the knight.
Yes.
He just missed it.
I think this is a good move by Lohit because he's trying to fight against the pawn which that
Hmm.
White has got for now. Oh, what was that? Pawn can simply grab it. Yes.
Yeah, so play slowly for Zihan as well as Lohit.
Yeah.
Both of you play slowly so that you can find the best moves on the board.
Yes. The queen is about to go off the board.
Oh,
He played the rook to
oh,
d3, and
okay.
now the
This time
queen
he
is off.
pawned it.
Yes. I think now even the bishop is hanging, the rook is hanging.
Yeah, the rook should capture the bishop. I think that's the best way to continue in this position.
Yes. For Zihan, I think it's a good opportunity.
Oh,
But he didn't do that. Now the other
okay.
these
Yeah,
guys, they're new. It will take some time for them, but once they start
exactly.
utilizing their time, the tables will start becoming good for them too.
Okay, we're in last 8 to 9 minutes of the tournament.
Yes,
And to all the viewers, and if the tournament time reaches 1.5 minute or 90 seconds, the kids will not get a new opponent. They can definitely
yes,
continue the last game, but after 90 seconds, means in the last 90 seconds, they will not get any new opponents. That's the policy of leeches.
leeches.
But Kaushal is clearly dominating here. Okay, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
not clearly. I think Anmol is coming up.
yes.
And okay, Darsh, he had
But we can
100%
still
lead.
say Kaushal is slightly better in terms of his efficiency, playing less amount of games as compared to Anmol, but still being at the top. So it's about the quality that you bring on the board, and yeah, he's showcasing a really good example.
Right. And also Nagarjun is winning more games. That's really good. But he's
Yeah,
playing more number of games. Yeah.
yes.
So not only
You need to
him,
be
also
slow.
for kids who are playing more number of games, there is no need for that. You can go with 3 or 4 games or five or 6 games. Even 6 games you can play in 1 hour. Play, try to find the good moves on the board. That is very,
Yes.
very important. Okay. Yeah, we can check Kian's.
Yeah, let's go to the game. The profile of Kian and see how is he performing in his game.
Okay, Kian is
Oh,
playing against Nirvan.
yes, and Nirvan is having a great material advantage on the board for him.
Right. Nirvan is having, I think, plus 16 points.
Yeah, that is just
It's a
phenomenal again.
huge. It's a huge.
Yeah.
But you can see here, Abhishek, as both the
Yes.
kids are in the Pawn Warriors, Kian's
Yeah.
time is it has dropped down to 2 minutes, and
Yeah.
Nirvan time is in 4 minutes.
4 minutes. So we can still see even few kids are there in the pawn warriors which are utilizing their time wisely.
Correct. Yeah. So the main thing is the kid should start. What we can say should understand the importance of timings. So
Yes.
when they start understanding this importance, definitely they will start playing slowly. Yeah, but for few kids, it might take some time because each kid's
Yeah.
understanding level will be completely different.
Different from the another one.
Yeah,
And with time, I'm sure they will start picking up this concept for
exactly,
obvious.
definitely.
Yes.
I think Rook here. I think there might be some
Okay, so
checkmate coming on. I'm not sure.
uh, we can still step.
I think after capturing there is a checkmate.
Yes. After capturing, I think the checkmate will become pretty easy because the queen can still act as a good defense to the white. Now there is no door for the Kian. Nirvan is completely winning here.
Yes, I guess there Nirvan was clearly leading.
Yes.
So Kaushal and again still Anmol and Dharsh came back now.
Yes.
Darsh, Nagarjun, oh wow. Still, if we are in last 5 minutes, still the top winner or the top three places are still
Yes.
not decided. Arav came here now with just one more win. He'll jump to second place,
Yes. He can
sixth
easily
place
jump
now.
it.
Yeah, same with Swayam. With just one win, he'll jump to third place.
Yes.
Swayam, Vishant,
But
PK.
these guys are showcasing, good amount of efficiency on the board. They're not playing much amount of games, playing slow, playing only the limited amount of games, but with the good quality. Like
Right. So that's
Gonit and
what
there are Swam.
So that's what we required, right? For the kids. Means definitely the kids
Yes.
will take time to understand this. But once they start understanding the importance of time, definitely they will
Yes.
play better.
Okay, just 4 minutes are remaining for this beautiful tournament to end.
Right.
But again, Daksh is showcasing that 100% of win rate can take me at the top. 4 games are enough. I don't need 6 or 8 games for that.
Yes. So and we need to mention Abhishek Daksh recently got promoted to the Night Owls from the Pawn Warriors.
Oh, okay. Even he's being new, he's making his debut almost, and he's still, performing pretty well.
Yes. And also, when we promote kids, right? So what we do is will not keep the kids in their comfort zone. Once they start
Yes.
performing better, we want the kids to come out of their comfort zone. They have
Comfort
to win.
zone.
Yeah.
And again, start taking on the new challenges and, conquer them.
Yes. Again, for the pawn warriors who are performing consistently or who are performing well, we'll definitely promote them as well to the night owls. The same
Yeah.
happens for this night owl students. They'll get promoted to the rook masters.
Yes.
And actually kids will enjoy when they faces much more tougher opponents, so
Yes.
that's what we expect from the kids as well. They should take it as a competitive spirit, in a competitive
Yeah.
spirit. Even though they face the tougher opponent, they should have a smile while playing against them.
Yes.
We are in last 3 minutes basically. Again, to all the viewers, if the tournament time reaches 1.5 minutes, we will not the leeches will not provide a new opponent, but definitely you can complete the current game. So don't stop playing. Continue the game. Even if the
Yes.
tournament ends, please continue
Hands.
the current game.
Collect the moves for your experience. That is more important than anything I see.
And in the Rook Masters, yeah, so Rakshan is
Okay.
clearly leading.
Currently, yeah, he's leading the board. Aaron has also, had some downfall at the beginning, but then he again climbed it up.
Okay, it's a nice game. We can just go through the game.
Sure.
Rakshan is having bishop and two pawns, and Aaron is
Yes.
having a rook.
Yeah.
Yeah, both the players are playing fast. Definitely, they're
Yeah.
playing fast.
Like this is too much of time.
Yeah, so they are in. I think they have already played 43 moves, but still they have nearly
Yes.
10 minutes on the clock.
Maybe because due to their experience and their their efficiency and time control, if they play faster, they must be knowing what they are doing on the field.
There's a
Okay.
nice Aaron Kenya. I was just checking the scene. But Rakshan should be very careful. He cannot push the pawn forward.
Yeah.
If he
Shan
does
fan.
that, then Rook will capture and this will be a draw.
Yes.
Oh wow, a nice move.
Yes. I'm not ready to give up on any of my pawns.
But yeah, so Abhishek, if you are playing black, if you're playing white, how can you continue this?
See, for if you look at the rook file pawn, definitely white is winning without any problems if the pieces are getting traded. But in this position, yes, that's the move, and black needs to keep on checking from the side. That's the only thing, again and again.
Okay, now the problem is, yeah,
Hmm?
so now the Rook will go back.
Yes, and they can wait. Yeah.
Okay, Rook can go back. Rook should go back. That's the only option.
Yes.
I think
Then it's a draw.
here Aaron missed the drawing chance. He could have just played rook to here, and this is a draw. But
Yes,
now
it's a
the
draw.
problem is bishop comes here, rook goes here. Now Rakshan should find a very good move, that is bishop d4. Sorry, bishop e5.
Yes.
Oh,
Pawn is off the game.
Okay, so Abhishek, a question for you. Can you find the plan of Rakshan?
He's
Why?
trying to create a bridge between that rook and the pawn, and he wants to promote it behind that.
Exactly. So you can see, right?
Yeah,
What a play by Rakshan. Well done.
Rakshan. He's using the obstruction and in the I think best possible way.
Okay, but it's not easy, Abhishek. If the bishop goes
Yes.
here, check and grab the
Yeah.
pawn.
Yes. The game is still a draw, and now
It's
yes,
a
it
draw.
has to end up in a draw. Yes.
Yes. Wow. Wow.
Okay.
It's a nice game. Really nice game.
Yeah.
We definitely enjoyed it. And his coach will also enjoy this game
Yeah.
when they see it.
Definitely.
Okay, we have winners of Pawn Warriors. Kaushal is in the first place with 20 points and 86% win rate. It's a great comeback. He just lost his first game. Apart from that, he never looked back. And
Yes.
Anmol is in the second place with 70% win rate. And Dharsh is in the third place with
86%
86%
win
win
rate.
rate.
So we didn't thought that Darsh will come to the board, but in the end, he just the table just turned and he played less amount of games, but with good efficiency, he being good there. That's the only thing we can see. For now.
Yeah, so congratulations to all the
Yeah.
participants. And your game will be analyzed by your coach in your upcoming session. Yeah, so
Yeah.
come back stronger or don't make the same mistakes again in the
Yes.
next week.
Try to make new, but we don't
Yes.
want you to making the same older ones. Okay. So even we can have some fun here.
Yeah. So Abhishek, do you know the full form of fail? FAIL?
First attempt in learning, I guess.
Yes, first attempt in learning. Yeah, so
Yes.
fail is nothing but we were losing everything. It's just a learning.
Yes.
Yeah, so in the night owls, we have Harivain in the first place with 75% win rate. Daksh in the second place with 100% win rate. Well done, Daksh.
Yeah.
And
Good
Devaditya in the
job.
third place with 83% win rate. Even Devaditya lost just one game.
One game.
Okay, actually, the third place is tied between Devaditya, Kedan, and
And kidding.
Arnav.
But due to his efficiency, I think we just put him at the third spot. He played less amount of games, but had
Right.
good win rate as compared to Kaden.
Exactly. So win rate is win rate as well as he just played
Yeah.
six games.
If you look at the Arnav, it is a tie between I think four guys with the 12 points.
Correct. Yeah. Fine. Now I think we can stick on to Rook Masters.
Yes. So
He Rakshan. I think he drew another game. Oh, that's
no,
against
no,
Rakshan.
that's the same game that came up on the board. Currently, he's going against Sain.
So we'll quickly go through the random games.
Yes. Let's go with the random game.
Srivatsan is playing against Asher.
Yes.
Wow. Again, a nice game.
Yes.
Srivatsan is up with one pawn, but this pawn of Asher is troubling Srivatsan.
Yeah. Actually, when you have good control of the center, then you can, just create those kind of fast pawns in the
You can
center
see right,
itself.
all the four squares of the center is
Yeah,
controlled by black species.
by Asher, yes. So from this, we can conclude that center is not only important in the opening, it is also important in the middle game, and in the end game, it is also equally important. Hence,
Exactly.
opening principles tells us a lot about the center and their importance.
Yeah. So if you look at the tennis or the shuttle, what the players will do, they'll try to stay in the center because they can move on both
Yeah.
the sides easily.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah.
the
Queen
advantage.
side and king side and queen side both are pretty much flexible when you have the center.
Yes.
Every corner of the board is, every side and corner of the board is closer to you when you are in the center.
It's the same in the chess as you mentioned. If you stay in the center, even it can control the corners as well as it will control the opponent's squares.
Yeah. How is white going to handle this position? That's, one of the curious questions.
One thing is he can start pushing the pawns. Definitely, this is one of the option.
Yeah.
And as the queen is in the center, he cannot take a risk because the pawn will come forward.
Yes. And if that happens, then the game is going to become worse for the white asset.
Right. If this pawn comes forward, then it's a very difficult for white.
Unstoppable role of the pawns in the center on the CND.
Oh wow. Okay, nice move.
Yes.
Oh wow. But can he capture this? Is it possible?
Mm,
No, no. Okay. So queen
no,
captures.
no.
If the pawn comes
Yeah.
forward, then he'll lose the rook.
Yes.
Actually, it's a nice move to take control over the center
Advantage.
space.
Yeah. He's exerting more pressure in the center. Okay.
Now the rook can enter inside. There are few things. So yeah, this also looks good.
Yeah. Trading is also a really good option in this position for obvious.
Yeah, so when we have Shivasan is having a pawn up, right? If we exchange
Yeah.
the piece, definitely it will help.
Yeah. But even Asher is, pretty much keen. He's saying, no, I will not do it so easily.
Yeah, so the one of the things in the middle game or the end game is when we have more number of pieces, we need to trade it. When we
Yeah.
have less number of pieces, we should avoid trade. So that's what both the players are implementing.
And same goes for the space as well. If you have, more space on the board, don't exchange your pieces. If you are going in a passive position, just quickly go and exchange. So yes,
Yeah,
that's
so
also
but
the thing.
yeah, that's right, and it is very important to remember all these concepts.
Yes,
And also, when you're attacking, don't exchange the pieces. When
never.
you're defending, exchange the pieces so that attack will be
Yes,
reduced.
yes.
So we got request from Himanshu. I think we can check his
Yeah,
views.
let's have his game. I think only 3 minutes are remaining in the Rook Masters
Right. Himanshu is playing a game. Himanshu is
against
playing
Aaron.
against Aaron.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Himanshu seems more dominant for now because of his material advantage.
Okay, Himanshu had material advantage, but he made one blunder by pushing the
Oh,
pawn forward.
now the bishop is about
So
to get
this bishop
trapped.
is blocked.
Yes. You always want to keep escaping square. When you send your pieces to the territory of your opponent, you always need to ensure that your piece can come back.
So now I guess Himanshu is just up with one pawn.
One pawn. Yes. But we can see Aaron hasn't castled yet.
Right. And also it is not. Oh, okay. Nice move. But what if I just capture this pawn?
No, you can't do that. Okay, that one is possible.
This one is possible, right?
Yeah, it is possible. Yes.
It
Because
was
there is a
possible.
trading of the queens. Yeah.
In return, he will
Queens
get a
still being
pawn,
traded.
but this time he
Yeah.
just gave up a pawn.
Okay.
Oh,
This
rook
game is
here.
looking.
What happens for this? Then the queen goes to b3. Okay, so we're in last 2 minutes of the
Yes.
tournament.
Okay, the queens are traded for now.
Okay, now the position is equal. Oh wow. Knight will get a very good center square.
Yeah. Even Himanshu can go to e4 to
He should make a
settle his
move.
knight. Yeah. But he need to find a good maneuvering for that. And that is, yeah, f6 and then it will be some sort of the game.
Or there is one more weak square. Oh wow. Knight a6.
Hmm, we need to understand.
Knight can go inside.
Yeah.
Now the pawn will
So
capture.
hmm,
Still, we cannot predict anything. Oh wow. He got this weak square.
get some better plan. Yeah.
Yeah. But even though if he will be losing another pawn now.
Yes. Losing the pawns is yes, knight outpost is tempting, but you need to look after your pawns as well.
Now Abhishek, Rook comes here.
Hmm,
If White manages to castle here,
yes,
it's a nice move for Aaron.
definitely, definitely. I would
Oh,
appreciate
he
that, and he did.
forgets. Wow. Oh, well done.
Good play
But
by Aaron. Yeah.
but still, Himanshu is having a great chance to attack his opponent. Yeah, well done.
Yes.
Perfect. Now, if he manages to bring another rook, then
Yes. On the
it will
second
be a
try,
great attack.
let's see if he can do it. But these guys are not utilizing the time, maybe because the tournament is about to end and it's the
Yes, yes,
last game.
that is one of the reason. Definitely.
Yes.
Okay, another nice move.
Yes. Is he going for a bishop outpost this time?
Yes, or the rook can come here. Even he can create
Yes.
some attacks. You can see.
Yes.
And
It's
the advantage of this move is he's guarding this d8 square. The rook
yes.
cannot enter
It's
it.
preventing the rook from coming to that open file.
Did he just give up the pawn?
Seems like yes. He did. or is he just trading to make the? There is no point to it.
Yeah,
Just
but
one more
he's
pawn.
down with 3 pawns.
No, now it's not looking good for Himanshu. He had some good advantage, but
Yeah, so I think we can
hmm,
stay in the home page because we
yes.
completed the tournament. We'll just wait
Rakshant
for.
lost his streak, I see, with somebody.
Yes, he just lost his last game. Yeah,
Okay.
so we have winners. Rakshan is in first place with 63% win rate, and Sign is in second place with 63% win rate, and Aaron is in third place with 43% win rate. So here,
Yes.
the win rate will not exceed 80%. The main reason is all the players will be of same level, and they
Yeah.
have very good experience. So if they knew that if they are losing the game, they will find a way to draw the game.
Definitely.
So that's
They're
why
not
they
giving up so easily, okay? Here the game
exactly.
might not go, the results might not go in the binary manner.
So that's why the what we can say win rate will be low in the Rook
Yes.
Masters students. So
But you still appreciate
congratulations.
their play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we need to appreciate because Rakshan just lost one game, but he
Yes.
drew 2 games. That's why it's showing a
Yes.
63% win rate.
We can understand that.
Congratulations to all the participants. Again, your coach will help you to understand your mistakes and come back stronger and don't repeat the same mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah, so Abhishek, it was very nice with you to analyze the games,
Same from
and
my side.
yeah, so and also we really enjoyed this
Yeah.
week's tournament because we saw some
Yes.
very good games
It
on.
was almost a roller coaster.
Yes, yeah, yeah, fine. Then we'll sign off. Yeah, so to all the viewers, definitely we'll be coming back next week and we'll analyze the games. And we expect the kids to come back stronger next week. Yeah,
Yeah. Thanks for
thanks.
tuning in, and we'll meet on the upcoming weekend. Till the time, you guys can practice and make your game more stronger.
Yes, yeah. Bye bye. Have a weekend, everyone. Yeah, great weekend.
Yeah. Happy weekend.